Hello, welcome to the Casual Reviewer Podcast. Casual reviewing for those casually viewing. This is the podcast episode 2. I'm Ed Shawanis, aka Bobmansky. And on this podcast, I review various forms of entertainment, pieces of culture, and ongoings of life. Very excited for today's episode. Something I've been enjoying for years, since even a little kid. You know, it's fun for all ages. And so the item up for review today are fairs. Not affairs, not what is fair, but fairs. You know, those community events that bring people together, state fairs, county fairs, local community fairs, and yeah. So basically the fairs, you have the food trucks, you have various vendors, you have games and prizes, different activities of all kinds, farm animals, rides, and other types of amusements. Usually the local communities have stands and church stands, so many of them. But yeah, just different people coming together. Everyone has a stand, and then people walk around and enjoy everything that the fair has to offer. I feel like fairs they're a staple of America. All right. I said this before, a great community event that brings people of all ages, all ethnicities together. All right. And being at a fair, having fun, and then you look around and you're seeing all different types of people of all age ranges, and everyone's having fun. And it makes you think, well, wait a second. The news leads you to believe that America's divided. People can't get along. Republicans over on that side, Democrats over there, old people, you spend too much money, get over there. Young people, you're stupid, you don't know anything, stay over there. That's what they want you to think, or like they're just fear-mongering. And maybe some of it's true. You know, maybe there is division in America. But at the fair, you don't see that. You have to stand in line and wait for your French fries, just like everybody else. You're going to pay the same, but everyone's having fun. So it makes you think, wait a second, everyone's here getting along, having fun. Are we really facing a civil war? What's going on here? And then with that, fairs are a great example of how awesome capitalism is. Because say I'm a vendor, I sell hoodies. I make the best hoodies. And a small business owner, I got started, but I need a next move. What's my next thing? What's my next adventure? How am I going to support my business? All right. So you're like, you take some of your money. I'm going to invest some of the money I've made in my business and open up a stand. I'm going to have a stand at the fair. I save up, I buy the stand, I bring hoodies with me, and the next thing you know, I'm selling them through Fair Week. The fair's there for a week, so I'm selling hoodies left and right. I make some money. And the next year I do the same thing. And then the third year comes around and I've made money, saved money. Now I'm going to get a bigger stand and I'm going to hire 2 people to come help me work the stand. And then it goes on from there. Like at the fair I went to, I see, oh wait, they opened up another stand on this side of the fair, but they have one over there. Wow, they must have been doing very well. Or after years of being there and having publicity and good products, you expand. And, you help the community with your product and they help you through sales. So it's a really good example of capitalism. And then I was thinking, what would a socialist fair look like? Would that be a line for the soup kitchen? Like really, what would... Everyone gets 2 French fries, and everyone can pet 1 cow, but then we must kill the cow for tomorrow's meal. Doesn't seem very fun. And then one piece of fair life, and this also goes for carnivals too, they bring out a certain type of people, and that type of people are carnies. I feel like carnies are out there every day hustling. They usually run the games, whether it's, get a ball in the basket, but the baskets are angled a certain way, and if you throw the ball too hard, it goes in, it bounces right out. Or then the balloons and the darts, but then the balloons aren't blown up all the way, they're small, so there's more rubber or latex in them, and then the darts aren't sharp, so it doesn't hit necessarily and stick and pop the balloon. But anyway, the carnies, they go from fair to festival to carnival. They're just out there all summer traveling. Out there every single day trying to get you to spend money on their game. It's like, hey, you got 2 kids with you. They want a prize. I got prizes. Come on, you're a big tough guy. Come play my game. Play my game. Come on. And you lose. They make fun of you. Or you win, It's just carnies are a different type of people. They're out there hard working, just trying to make money and do their thing, enjoy life. And when it comes to the carnies, kids want to play the game. Adults, they want to play the carny. How is this guy who controls this game, how does he have it set up so that he can win and I could lose? How can I figure this out so I could win? Because I'm assuming he would have it rigged. Maybe not. I'm not saying they do. It's just thinkings and thoughts. If you were a carny and you were traveling every day with this game, don't you think you'd rig it in your favor? He said, even just a little bit? I don't know. But carnies are a different type of people. They're out there just hustling every day. Now, I have rules for dealing with carnies, because they're out there hustling. Hey, big guy, you ready to win a prize? Hey, you want to play? Oh, come on. Oh, you're with your girl, win her a prize. Oh, come on. Just chanting at you, shouting things, trying to get you. But what I've learned, don't look carnies in the eyes. If you look them in the eye, you open yourself to their words and their message and their spells, you can say, trying to pull you in. So, number 1, don't look the carnies in the eyes. 2, keep walking. If you hear them, stop, look them in the eye, and stop walking. They got you. It's only a few more moves they have to do before you're pulling out money and spending on their game. And I'm not saying don't do that. By all means, play the game, have fun. It's just, for me, I like the food, walking around, the animals, the different info booths, taking in all the sights and sounds. I'm not one for games. But so don't look carnies in the eyes. Keep walking and don't say anything. They'll keep saying it to you, but after maybe like two or three things said, and you don't respond, they don't care about you. They're on to the next person, trying to hustle them to get them in the game. So that's carnies. I just feel like people don't talk about carnies as much. Like, can you go to a Votech school and like learn how to be a carny? Take care of the game equipment, like the mechanics of it, how to take it, throw it on the truck, load it up, like all that. Can you go to college for it? Like how to be a carny 101. They're interesting, and they're all walks of life. You know, people have been through some stuff, but they're out there working. They don't complain. They're just out there, you know, yelling at you to play their game. They're some type of people. I'll tell you what, they're hard workers. Those carnies. I just feel like people don't. Is there a carny union? Like an amusement union or something? I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look into that. But carnies are. I feel like people don't talk about them as much. People don't mention them. Hey, what is this small group of workers in this field that are out there working every day all summer? They don't get paid by the hour. They're out. They make sales based on what people play the games. So they have to be out there making people play their games. It's straight sales, I guess. That's what you go to school for. Sales, and then sell the game. Get people to play it. So that's Carnage. Great people. But yeah, they're out there working. So the fair that I went to specifically was the 163rd Bloomsburg Fair. It's in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. The only town in Pennsylvania. All the others are boroughs, villages, stuff like that. And yeah, the 2018 Bloomsburg Fair. So much going on. So much. It's ginormous. Okay, I'm going to try to break this down. There's food vendors, like food and drink vendors, and there's all types of food. Me personally, I go for the cheese steaks, French fries, apple dumplings, walk away ice cream sundae, bloomin' onion, deep fried vegetables. You could have deep fried Oreos. There's this one stand, you get deep fried anything pretty much, you know. A Twix bar wrapped in bacon, deep fried. You can get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, deep fried, peanut butter and fluff sandwich, deep fried. It's like craziness. I'm going tomorrow. I'll probably try one of those. But I had the deep fried Oreos and they were really good. And then there's this drink, Coors Orangeade. It's just fresh squeezed orange juice, but it's less orange juice, like breakfasty type, and more like orange drink. Really good. It's a staple of the Bloomsburg Fair. So there's so much more food. I can't even. There's just so much there. I had a lobster roll. That was great. And there's different. You can get all types of drinks. The lemonades, the sodas, the waters, the old time root beer, birch beer. That's in the different types of mugs. That's a classic. And then you have all like the different artist vendors. People selling shirts and hoodies. There's like the hippie shops with the hippie bags, hippie items like buttons, pins, small toys for the kids, and then art, legitimate art you can get. People made stuff, bracelets, necklaces, dresses, all types of that hippie art. And then straight up different companies are there selling stuff, or they'll have stands. Say like there's different Ford. The Ford dealership had a few vehicles there. Hey, come look at our Fords. I'll set you up. Let's go sell a car next week. So like that. There was Geisinger, the one hospital / health plan. They had a stand. There was like a wellness stand. Get info about stuff. And then flu shot. I got a flu shot when I went to the fair. Who would have thought? Just, hey, yeah, you want a flu shot? Go give you one. Fill out some paperwork. Get a flu shot. Took like 10 minutes. And then there's the different local community stands. Like the county Democrats had a stand. And I got a pocket Declaration of Independence and Constitution. I thought that was pretty cool. Fits right in the pocket. And then the county Republicans had a stand. Fake news! Fake news! I got that. I thought that was cool. The county commissioner had a little stand. I got a sticker. And I met Smokey the Bear. The Fish and Wildlife Commission had a stand. The state police had a stand. Republicans, Democrats, they all had stands. Fish and Wildlife. There was a butterfly stand. You could feed the butterflies. And then they have, it's all in a circle. They have the food vendors and all that going on. Art vendors, just company stands. Then they have like 4 buildings. Horticulture, agriculture, industry, arts and crafts some. But, see, like, there's different vegetables and produce. Weeks before, you could enter your fruit or veggie in to be judged, and they judge it. And you can get ribbons, and, like, you could win awards. Same with cakes, pies, pastries, all that. And, like, you're looking and you're like, what are these vegetables? And yet there's, like, this market for being judged at a fair. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's like, oh, I get where all the blue ribbon stuff is. Oh, okay, like, that's the best. People judge it and stuff. So there's all different types of those, like, fruit and vegetables they judge, the produce. There's different, the big pumpkin, the giant, how big, the biggest pumpkin and whatnot. And then there's different scarecrows, different, say there's flowers and stuff, and then how you arrange the flowers, make it look nice, you get awards like that. There's so much. And then there, I guess a bunch of like some of the high schools and middle schools and grade schools in the area will make, will have like presentation, they're not there presenting all week, but they like have an area and all the students made something and hey, look what we made. This is what we did. The one, they bale hay by hand and then you have all the hay bales all the students made. And then one, the Votech school, they had like this battle bot thing they do at their school. And I was like, whoa. So this info booths, you're learning about what people are doing in the community and what people do to prepare for the fair. Like, it's Fair Week. People do a lot. It's a great time. And then in the next building, just more booths, shops, stores, items. People have booths and they're just informing you about things, informing you about their products, what they're selling. A great amount of things, great variety of things to do. So that's why you eat, you walk around, you're looking at stuff, you're learning things about what's going on in the community, and then, hey, I'm hungry again. You go eat more. You do the same thing. You do that cycle of just eating, walking around, looking at stuff, and then going back to eating. So there's that, and then there's also it's a county fair, Bloomsburg Fair. You got to get the farm animals. There's horses, there's pigs, I think there's sheep, chickens, bunnies, like in ducks. I think there's a few horses. I think there's like a reindeer or two. And then there's usually like a random animal or two. But and these are animals that local farmers bring into the fair. The animals judged, and they hang out all week, and people could pet them, walk around, look at them, say what's up, take pictures. It's a great time, great time. When I was there, I was looking at the different award-winning produce and I was looking at some of the animals, and I'm thinking, wow, the agricultural industry in Pennsylvania is really important. Like, there's a lot of people and a lot of communities that rely on the agricultural industry. And it's like, wow, like, what can I do to help out? Well, I guess I'm at the fair, I'm supporting them. So it's like there was definitely a giant push to help PA farmers. And I think that was the theme of the scarecrows with PA farmers. And so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it just makes you realize, like, wow, like, there I am just eating every day, but not realizing, yo, farmers are out there every day working, harvesting the food, growing the food, harvesting the food, selling the food, all day, all the time. I guess, okay, I was talking about carnies being underappreciated and underrepresented. I think farmers are underappreciated. People need to start respecting farmers more. People just forget, like, oh, here's food, okay, eat. Nah, it takes a while for it to get there. And I all have to thank a farmer. Because then I saw, the one scarecrow I saw, someone wrote, farmers measure the workday in acres, not hours. So they're going by how much acres they have, not 8 hours. They can't be, oh, okay, 4 o'clock, I'm done, I'm out of here, see ya. No, it's 4 o'clock and I'm only 75% done the acres. Nope. Gotta keep working, keep going until it's done. So that makes you respect the farmers. They're out there working all the time, every day, making sure everyone has food. So that was one thing that it made me think when I was walking around, looking at all the animals, looking at all the produce and vegetables and pies and stuff, that definitely have to respect farmers. And how you got to think about how big of a role they play in society. And I guess that's one of the reasons why everyone loves the fair. All year, you're working on something, whether it's you're growing the biggest pumpkin, or you're making hoodies for the fair, and then fair week comes, and then everyone descends on this one spot in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and they let people in to eat food, walk around, have fun with the rides and the games, see family, eat, look at the animals of the area. That's why it's a good community event. It brings everyone together. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's eating. And you can actually see what the farmers have produced and what they're working on and how they're doing. And I guess I probably missed something. I definitely missed something. You can go to the Bloomsburg Fair for 10 years, and if you aren't trying to see everything, you'll miss something. There's just so much going on. It's a fantastic time. Fantastic time. This year's fair goes from September 22nd to the 29th, so that's Saturday's the last day. I'll put the link to the Bloomsburg Fair website in this video description. So take a look. If you missed this year, it's always next year. It's usually the last week of September. Oh, this is the pamphlet I got. Oh, and that's it. I even forgot there's events going on all day. All day there's events going on at the different locations. I know at night in the grandstand they have like country music artists and different acts, and there's like a bandstand in a different area that they have acts all day. There's live entertainment all the time. It's just so much entertainment. This video didn't do it any justice. Man, that's why it's a casual review. And I'm not going too deep. I'm just giving my views. So I would definitely recommend the Bloomsburg Fair to anyone and everyone of all ethnicities and all ages. Definitely check out the Bloomsburg Fair. So my review of the Bloomsburg Fair would be 4.5 giant pumpkins out of 5, or 4.5 moo cows out of 5 moo cows. So, alright, thank you for joining me in the Casual Reviewer Podcast, Episode 2. Join me next week when I review something. I don't know what I'll review, but it'll be something. So, yeah, please like, share, comment, and also follow me on Twitter at Clean Caramel, capital CLEAN, capital CARAMEL. Clean Caramel on Twitter. All right. Thank you very much.